Alright, hi guys. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make some real good meal preps. I think that's what they're called. It's where you make a heap of meals and you sit them in some plastic containers for a time when you want to eat them. So you go out to your meat trees and you check what you've got. So this tree currently seems to be growing tuna, but we don't really want tuna. Especially, it's not enough for the amount of meals I want to make. What do we got over here? Oh, hello. What are you hiding down there? Chicken breast, hey? Ooh. It's amazing what these trees produce, and they're actually pretty cheap as far as the grand scheme of things. So you want to make sure that your chicken breast is actually dead. So just get a knife and cut away at it. You got to make sure. So stab it a few times, should be good. All right, then you want to just peel off all the feathers, all the skin, get it all nice and clean for eating. And you'll want to preheat your oven though. So I like to set mine to the pizza function, and I do this because pizzas are probably my spirit meal, and I think that when I cook with the pizza option, that everything just has that little bit of a oomph, nice little pizza to it. So you chuck them on your baking paper. That's a very important step. You don't want to put them straight onto the metal. Baking paper will save your butt. Chuck it right on in, and you'll need to start a timer. I like to think about 10 minutes either side, so you'll flip it halfway through. Set that and go. So you'll want to get some water boiling. This will be for some vegetables, some mixed greens that we're going to be putting in with the schnitzels. I also sometimes like to do rice, but I'm not doing rice this time, just because in 2016 I turned out to be quite the fatty. So we're going to be cutting out a little bit of carbs. So we've got our freshly picked green vegetables here. Ignore the bag, that's just what I like to keep them in. So you do 1 cup per meal that you want to make. I have a feeling though that I'm going to run out of my green vegetables, which it's not going to work out well. So you just chuck them on into boiling water. You can microwave them, but they don't seem to turn out quite as well. I prefer boiling mine. I do these for a few minutes. To each their own. Make sure that they're cooked, especially because mine are coming from frozen. And you want to just chuck the lid back on, get them steaming. Like a steamed dim sim, but it's actually a pea and a bean and some broccoli. So I only had two cups worth, but because I have 4 schnitzels, I would have preferred to have 4. Ooh, and you can just rearrange these. That's it's a nice little flower. Flowers are important, guys. Remember, you're supposed to look at flowers at least, once a day. I recommend about 10 minutes. Greenery as well. You got to look at green things and flowers. They'll make you nice and happy. Yes. Seems to be going quite well. So that was the halfway point for the chicken schnitzels, by the way. You got to flip them over just so that no sides burn. Now, I need to strain my my vegetable water into the sink, but it seems whoever was in here before me has left cold, dirty water in the sink. This is how I like to get rid of some of it, but sometimes you just have to nut up and go for it. There we go. Just let it right on out. I'm going to go disinfect my hands with bleach now, scrub them on down, and after that you come back and you pour through a strainer. So you got to make sure they're cooked though. They have to have been in there for long enough. I can't stress this enough. You don't want to eat kind of frozen, kind of warm, kind of soggy. You don't want that. You don't want that. And you also don't want the water on there. You don't want excess water. So you straighten them out and you put them into your meal prep containers, and I'm having one of my meals now. As you can see, we definitely needed more vegetables. There was supposed to be 4 cups, but I only got 2. So it's been another 10 minutes and we take these out of the oven. Oh, they are looking golden brown, texture like sun. We flip them around, make sure, just check their temperature, and put them on their plates. So because I'm lacking vegetables and lacking rice, I like to have these with tomatoes that are cut up and have a little bit of ground pepper and salt on the top of them. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy. And don't ever forget, 10 minutes of flowers every day.